On July 8, 2020, Glee star Naya Rivera was reported missing during a day out on a lake with her 4-year-old son, Josey Dorsey. According to People magazine, the 33-year-old actor rented a pontoon boat for her and Josey to take out on Lake Piru in Ventura County, California, and aroused suspicion when her 3-hour rental window went by and the pair failed to return to shore. The boat was eventually found later in the day, with Josey sleeping on board, but no sign of his mother. A search party was immediately dispatched, with the Ventura County Sheriff's Department tweeting that they were relying on divers and sonar scans to search the lake, as well as checking and rechecking cabins and outbuildings in the surrounding area, and analyzing the final photo Rivera sent her family. On July 13, 2020, Deadline confirmed the tragic news that following a 5-day search, Rivera's body was reportedly recovered from the Southern California lake. Ventura County Sheriff Bill Ayub said his team was, quote, confident they had found the actor, and an autopsy confirmed their suspicions the following day. Since that day, heartbreaking details have come to light about the star's final moments and what her son experienced that day on Lake Piru. We may never know what exactly went wrong on that horrible day in July 2020. While the Ventura County Medical Examiner was unable to provide many details about the lead-up to the tragedy, they did conclude that the actor's death was purely accidental, according to NBC Los Angeles. A statement from the county's authorities said that the official cause of death determined by an autopsy was accidental drowning, and that the medical examiner's findings were consistent with a drowning and the condition of the body is consistent with the time that she was submerged. No traumatic injuries or disease processes were identified at autopsy. According to her death certificate, which was seen by People magazine, Rivera passed away within a matter of minutes. Sheriff Ayub later revealed that while Josey was wearing a life vest, Rivera reportedly wasn't. An adult life vest, which was supposedly meant for her, was found on the boat. The water was 35 to 60 feet deep in the area where her body was discovered.
She was found in a northeastern portion of the lake, near the surface of the water.
Following an interview with Josey, Sheriff Ayub shared additional details of Rivera's tragic death with the media. According to USA Today, the 4-year-old told authorities that he and his mom swam in the lake together, Ayub revealed. Josey described being helped into the boat by Naya, who boosted him onto the deck from behind. He told investigators that he looked back and saw her disappear under the surface of the water. Ayub concluded that he believes she, quote, mustered enough energy to get her son back on the boat, but not enough to save herself. Speculating about what may have gone wrong when the pair entered the water, one member of the Ventura County Sheriff's Office search and rescue team told Us Weekly that not wearing a life vest may have been the biggest factor in Rivera's death. He said, "They jumped off the boat. It doesn't take much to get exhausted if you're not in shape. Winds do kick up at that lake and the boats start to get away. If you're not familiar with the boat and getting on and off the boat, you can get tired just climbing onto the boat. You can fall back in. People hit their heads, things like that." Rivera and Ryan Dorsey secretly tied the knot in July 2014 and welcomed their son in September 2015. Although it was a complicated relationship that ended when their divorce was finalized in June 2018, they remained close for their son, and Rivera's unexpected passing hit her ex hard. Initially choosing to remain quiet, Ryan broke his silence on July 25, 2020 with a heartfelt post on Instagram. He wrote, "This is so unfair. There's not enough words to express the hole left in everyone's hearts. I can't believe this is life now. I don't know if I'll ever believe it." Revealing that he had seen his ex the day before she went missing, he added, "Thankful for our times and our journey that brought us together and gave us the sweetest and kindest smart little boy we could ever hope for." Ryan went on to share a sweet anecdote, writing, "I remember sometimes you used to get annoyed at me. Ryan, can you stop Snapchatting? I'm glad I didn't listen to you, because I have hundreds and probably thousands of snaps and videos that Josey will have forever, and know his mama loved him more than life, and how much fun we had together as he was growing up."
Our hearts are with them, and we share in their grief for Naya's loss.
In September 2020, the Ventura County Medical Examiner released Rivera's full autopsy report and official findings from the investigation, and as People reported, they contained tragic details about the actor's final moments with her son. The report made note of Josey's recollection of counting to 3, jumping into the lake with his mom, then her telling him to get back on the boat. The report reveals she helped him onto the boat and he then heard Naya yell, "Help!" and she put her arm in the air. She then disappeared into the water. The autopsy report described Rivera as being a good swimmer, and another report noted that she, quote, would have vertigo to the point of vomiting and that it would get worse when she was in the water. In November 2020, Ryan Dorsey joined forces with lawyers representing Rivera's estate in order to file a wrongful death suit on behalf of Josey. According to CNN, they chose to sue Ventura County Parks Management Company, which rented Rivera the boat, and United Water Conservation District. The plaintiffs claim that the pontoon did not have proper safety equipment. The suit then goes on to say, there is not a single sign anywhere warning of the lake's strong currents, low visibility, high winds, changing water depths, underwater caves, ledges, and drop-offs, or the trees, brush, and other debris that congest its waters due to the vastly changing water levels and winds.